Hello everyone, good afternoon. This is Sage live from the Kalkine studios and you are watching the Market Movers. Let us zoom our lens on the market performance today. The Australian shares on Thursday recovered slightly from the heavy sell-off in the previous session, with bank and technology stocks leading gains. And though a drop in commodity prices weighed on miners and energy sectors, meanwhile, on Wednesday, the Australian stock market snapped a three-day rally to end 1.9% lower at 6,931.70, its lowest close since the 7th of April. IT stocks gained as investors turned focus towards growth-oriented technology sector. The buy now, pay later giant Afterpay rose 3.1% and Appen Limited surged for a second session after the artificial intelligence company announced restructuring plans. Financial stocks also advanced, with Big Four banks trading in positive territory. And besides, healthcare stocks gained and eyed their best session in 1 week. Despite the ASX 200 trading higher, the miners and energy sectors offset gains due to a decline in commodity prices. Miners were the biggest losers, in fact, dropping 2% to hit a more than 2-week low due to a drop in Chinese iron ore futures. And global miners Rio Tinto and BHP dropped 1.7% each. Energy stocks fell as crude fell on concerns over the rising COVID-19 cases in Asia. In addition, progress in the Iran nuclear deal is expected to add between 1 million to 2 million barrels per day extra into the market that could create crude oil surplus into the market to squeeze oil prices. The Brent crude futures was down about 2.9% to US $66.69, while US West Texas Intermediate WTI crude futures lost 3.2% to US $63.43 a barrel. It seems to be a challenging day for the Australian energy producers such as Santos Limited, Beach Energy, Woodside Petroleum and Viva Energy Group to hold their ground. On that note, let us check out the major ASX 200 gainers, beginning with EML Payments Ltd, marked its highest intraday percentage gain since 17th February. The payment solution provider was the top gainer in the benchmark and the tech sub-index. The stock has advanced just a day after it fell 50% on fears of regulatory curbs on its Irish unit, and payments company EML Payments was the top loser on ASX on Wednesday, tumbling over 44% after the company in an exchange filing said that the Central Bank of Ireland, or CBI, may take actions to restrict its Irish subsidiary PFS Card Services, or PCSIL. And notably, PCSIL contributes 27% of the group's global revenue. The CBI's concern relate to PCSIL's anti-money laundering, counter-terrorism financing, risk and control frameworks and governance. Next up is Altium Limited, who rose 6.5% to $26.19 Australian, and the shares of the electronic design software provider were expected to have gained on expectations of growth in electronic devices globally. Global brokerage Citi had recently said that the website traffic data was pointing to favourable trends for Altium. It currently has a buy rating and a price target of $33.50 Australian for the stock, as per information from Refinitiv. Next on the list is Nanosonics Ltd, who rose over 6% to $5.23 Australian, even as no major announcements was made by the company today. The stock may have advanced amid success of the vaccine rollout in the United States. The positive expectations on the stock may have been reinforced following the release of updates by industry peers CSL, Haemonetics and Takeda. UBS has a buy rating and $7 Australian price target on Nanosonics shares as per information from Refinitiv. Next on the list is Eagers Automotive Ltd rose over 6% to the day's high of $15.47 Australian. The automobiles retailer on Wednesday reported a rise of 29 million Australian dollars in operating earnings for April. The operating profit of the company in the first 4 months of 2021 surged to 127 million Australian dollars. The company noted an unusually strong market dynamics as demand exceeded supply at the dealerships. Afterpay Ltd soared just over 6% to the intraday high of $91.89 Australian. The stock may have surged following reports that buy now, pay later giants venture capital arm AP Ventures has been searching for its next investment. And according to the report, AP Ventures may purchase a services provider for small to medium-sized business merchants for nearly 45 million Australian dollars. White ASX 200 is holding strong grounds today. Let us zoom our lens on the crypto charter that defined the broad sell-off across the world. Virtual currencies plummeted sharply on Wednesday, leading to a massive sell-off in worldwide crypto markets, and prices of top crypto coins like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano and Dogecoin tumbled sharply. Combined value of nearly 10,000 crypto coins tracked by CoinMarketCap shrunk by $1 trillion in less than a week to settle at around $1.3 trillion. And the cryptocurrencies plunged to mark their worst fall this year after China's crackdown. And Chinese regulators have tightened their restrictions on the use of cryptocurrencies by banning financial institutions and payment companies from providing services related to cryptocurrencies. These services include cryptocurrency trading, payments, clearing and settlement, pledging services, etc. Besides, 2 days ago, a Twitter war broke out between Mr. Musk and crypto purists because of Tesla's Bitcoin suspension over environmental concerns. Crypto analysts have been criticising Mr. Musk for being a manipulator and causing volatility in the crypto industry. Crypto purists also lashed out at Mr. Musk for his pump and dump game, and Bitcoin plunged to its lowest level since January at $30,000 following China's decision, while rival cryptocurrencies such as Ethereum sank 28% to $2,444, and Dogecoin crashed as well, as much as 50% to the day's low of 0.215 Australian dollars. Then crypto exchange Coinbase plunged about 6%, while Silvergate, the Bitcoin bank, declined about 3%. Bitcoin miners Riot Blockchain and Marathon Digital Holdings lost 7.5% and 9.0% respectively. However, the cryptocurrencies sharply rebounded from the lower levels, still trading with double-digit losses. This week has been overflowing with crypto investors' fear, uncertainty and doubt, or FUD. The overall crypto market plunged as much as 45% since Mr. Musk tweeted the Bitcoin suspension from Tesla's payment gateway. And the last few days have been stressful for the crypto investors, a reminiscence of the 2017 bubble burst, in fact. On a brighter side, however, a few optimistic analysts and digital asset managers have been calling this dip a discount for the new entrants. And thanks so much for joining us on that report. That is all for now. Please stay tuned for more live market updates from Kalkine TV. This is Sage signing off.